Here's before, and you can see there's no dirt on the floor. This yellowing is all staining. You can't get it off. So if you have a shower head like this one that has a detachable hose, you can take that out, put it into your clean fill inlet, and you can pick up the entire bucket. Separate from the unit. Put it there. Pop your cap open. Fill it up. Make sure this is closed. You can see a little bit starting to dribble out, but it's closed. Now that's up to the top. Pull your hose out. Let it drain. And per the instructions, you can add fluids for cleaning. The instructions on Lysol say 2 fluid ounces right there at the top. Right here. Quick cup, 2 fluid ounces. Put your cap back on. Make sure you get a good seal. Give it a mix. Then put it back in your unit. Make sure the side with the hole goes here. It will free spin this way, but not this way. This is where your clean water goes. Pull that up. Take your mop head, stick it in there. Alright, once you get it saturated, let it drain. Keep in mind that anything you put in the wringer is going directly into the wastewater, so let your chemical and your water drain off before you put it in there. Okay. Now we'll actuate the foot pedal. Hold your mop loosely. You can see it's pretty dry. You can see it's not very wet. Might have wrung it out too much. That is always a possibility. I would say give it 2 or 3 good rings. That should be good. If your floor is super dirty, you might not even have to wring it at all. You can just put it down wet. Make sure that you're frequently changing the water on the mop head, because you have to think about it like it is picking up dirt and it is spreading the water across the floor. And you filled up that big bucket, so there's no reason not to. Your idea is to use all that water. No sense in letting chemical and water go down the drain. Like I said, if your floor is really bad, you can also just put wet mop down. You don't have to wring it. If your floors are really bad. This is what it'll look like if you don't wring it. You guys can't see that. There we go. That's if you don't wring it. This mop handle is actually pretty long. You can see all the way to the corner. From here, all the way over. Comes up to about the armpit on the average size person. I hope you found this review helpful. If you did, hit that little thumbs up button for me. What you'll do is you'll come over to your sink. It's got a nice big pour spout on it here. I'll plug it up so you can see. And that's about how much one bucket will hold, one sink's worth of water. It's really not that much at all. Make sure you wash out your bucket when you're done. See how muddy the water is? It's really not that bad. Compared to clean, it's mostly just chemical. Versus like the clean water and stuff.
Looks clean, but look at this. And it's filthy. After one use, the fibers get stuck together. And this is the kind of floor that I was mopping. It has texture. Maybe that's what was breaking it up. I don't know. But this just got new floors, so it wasn't too dirty, but it does spin good. This is the inside. Bubbles. Oh, so when I first put water in here, let me dump it all out. It was leaking just a little bit. Open, closed. Now, let's see if I can do this one-handed. Oops. Okay, so I got a little bit of water in there, but it was leaking through. Oh, can you see the water coming out? Okay, that leaked in from there, but this is closed and water's still coming out. Eventually it does stop, but initially water's coming out. This is see, it does eventually stop, but initially water does come out. And it does soak up the water really well.
It is not clean water, like how they would advertise it to be. It is cleaner water, but it is not clean water. It's floaty in there, and you have to really work at it. The bucket doesn't hold as much. This is where your water reservoir goes, and the bucket doesn't fill up. You can't put a whole lot of water in it. And for someone who uses it like me to clean up animals, it's almost a pain in the butt. But, so I'm going to give it 3 stars because it is better. But I think the design, the size, is just small. So, a little disappointing. but better than what I was using, but not as good as what I would hope for.
Okay, here it is. Put it in like that. I'm actually cleaning this because I've already mopped my floors and it worked pretty well for me. So now I'm going to dump out all the dirty water. See how this goes. So take this out of here. Put that on the side. Oh, look at all that dirty water. Gross. So just move this over here. I'm doing this all in the tub, so very much project. Ooh, look at all that dirtiness. So pour it out like this. Wow. I should mop more often. Overall, I give this a pretty good rating. So I think if you try it, you'll like it. So did the job. I still gotta do some more cleaning, but as you can see, it worked fairly well.
First time using my OCedar mop. Gotta say I love it. Give it 5 stars. Fill it up through here with some clean water. Put your Lysol in there, Pine Sol, Fabuloso, whatever you want. Pull this lever up. Fills up with clean water that you put in here. This is removable. Stop it. Put your mop in the clean water. You can fill it up higher if you need to. Bring it over here. Your dirty water drains in here when you do the spin. Depending on how many spins you put, the drier the mop gets. Gotta say, I really love it. Then, it also has a little hook here for your handle for your mop. If you pull this out, your dirty water's in there. Then you fill this up. Pretty cool. Gotta say, 5 stars. Love it. Go Amazon.
Oh, it's dirty. So, I think the only con of this product is that it's huge and it's not folding, but otherwise it's just perfect.
my qualms with this mop head, I got out of my bed and came and got this just to show you, Braylon. But, okay, when I'm all, light scrubbing, it's fine. But when you saw that, you heard that sound, it scrubs. That now, with scrubbing this stuff, I've run the risk of it, like, messing up my floors. Versus, I just want to go like this. It's fine right now. Okay, cool. But that's because I can't press a lot of weight on it. But when you're wanting to get dirt, you need to get in there. You need to scrub. See? Can't do that. That's my beef. That is my beef. I'm scared that that's going to scratch my floors when I'm really up here scrubbing hard. So I think I need to get a regular mop. Here's the bucket. So it's comparably smaller than the original O-Cedar one. The mop, however, is right here. This is the size of it. And when you mop, it keeps hitting the floor. Like, you have to make sure it's open like that to mop. And if it's not like that, this plastic part right here, it keeps hitting the floor for me. So I'm definitely returning this.
There were a bunch of dead animals on the floor. She told me that's what I was smelling. So then we walked back to the door. I looked over into the living room. Off to my right on the couch, that's the boyfriend, Mark Connors.
I now have dirty water on my floor. I hadn't realized it was cracked on the bottom. And that makes the dirty water